I'm Richard. I'm 24 years old now, and I'm a bully. I wasn't always one, though. I was a normal little kid. I had a lot of friends, but somewhere around puberty, life got tough. I was suddenly awkward, and my classmates liked to remind me of that. Junior high is a bad time to stand out. Being different is like having a target on your back.
I had a lot of pimples and bad skin as a kid, and I'm still it's still a touchy subject with me. And he would always, he brought me a tube of Clearasil as he was thinking he was helping me, and he totally wasn't helping me at all. It made my self-esteem even lower at that point. Body image was already slim to none at 14 years old. I still think about that. I can see Clearasil, and with him, anytime I see an ad for it, even now, almost 15 years later, 16 years later, and he really, it shook me up because I thought we were better friends than that.
But I really had a hard time with math and really struggled with it. We were working with these, they're like little sticks, but he started flicking them at me from across the room, and he just kept doing it over and over again, and other kids were laughing.
No, I got picked on a lot. I was kind of younger and smaller than all the other kids.
I have two moms. They decided to get married, so now they are legally married. Well, I was on the tire swing, and someone overheard me telling her that my parents were getting married, and he said, "Why? I thought they were already married." And I said, "No, because they are gay." And he made fun of that, and then started throwing rocks at me. It makes me feel kind of like I didn't belong, and that I wasn't a good person at the time.
I was sitting with my back to the pool table, and then all of a sudden I was sort of like, wow, that's a lot of laughing, and I kind of turned around and looked, and they are all looking at me and laughing, but I didn't know why. Someone had smeared butter all over the back of my shirt.
I found an escape back then by picking on other kids. Making fun of the kids who were worse off than me felt powerful. And making jokes that hurt others got me attention. It was such a high to feel that they were beneath me. Some of the kids who had bullied me even laughed too.
There's one boy in my class that got made fun of, unfortunately, a lot. He would always wear a Wolverine X-Men t-shirt. One day, I was always nice to him, but something snapped, and I decided to take his beloved Wolverine lunchbox, and I threw it in the ditch behind our school playground. And he was standing there the entire time, and he just broke up in tears, and I felt mortified that I did this.
And I just reached a boiling point. It was one of the rare times that I actually fought back, and I stood up, and I can't believe I did this now, but I stood up, I grabbed him, and I forced rammed him against the wall. And so I hit him with such force against the wall that apparently in the other classroom, which was in session at the time, the teacher said that all of his chalk flew off the wall, and everybody in the classroom was like, "Whoa, what was that?"
So I never saw him again, and I kind of wonder if he still thinks about that. But I think an apology, yeah, it really would have helped, because then maybe that would have given me more confidence, and a closure.
So I think that in the long run, it's probably easier to have been bullied than to be the bullier, if you decide to be like a full-grown adult that reflects on one's life.
It felt good then. Ever since, it's felt pretty bad. I still think about how I treated those people. I realize now that the mean kids just didn't like who they were. There's a choice you make when you react. It could take a moment or 5 minutes, and then you have to live with that. I'm sorry.